And welcome back, guys, to Minecraft. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're doing amazing. And I can't remember if... I think it's almost sun setting. I think it is. But anyway, how's everyone doing today? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like subscription. If you want to follow me on social media, Discord, Twitch. Also, the notification bell as well. Remember. So, what are we doing today? Pretty much what the fuck will we be doing every other day? Fuck all. No. So, I've gone over to the one side. That's whatever the one over there. And I've just got everything from the chest because I'm like, well, do I really need it? Do I really need it? And I'm like, I do need it. I really do. So, that's basically what I've just gone and done. I just went and collected everything from that chest over yonder, over that way. Way that I'm pointing, that way. It's great for you to know which way I'm pointing. But yes, we have got more fish. Hello, fish. Hello. Oh, it's a fish. Yeah. So... we've just got to do some finishing off touches. You probably think to yourself, but didn't you say you're going to do that off camera? And I'm like, I did, I was going to. But then something else happened instead. I want to go check something. It's been a while since I've been down here. Oh yes, it's been a while since I've checked this down here. It really has. I wonder what's down here. I want to see how many more of these have I got. Wow. That is... wow. I mean, you're still useless, but wow. Making sure the audio's fucking synced. Wow. Wow. Jesus. Try not to talk and twirl at the same time, people. Tink good. Tink good. Open the damn door, bitch. Okay. You're probably wondering, what have I done? What have I actually done? Well, it may fucking surprise you, but I've actually done quite a bit of work today. And you're going to see, you probably just spotted it. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that... oh, wait, you're looking at... sorry. Look at that. So, yes. Yes. Look at it. And look at the bridge over there. I'm quite happy with this. It does look a bit weird, but it is all the same height and level. Yeah, my little bridge with all the iron bars in there to stop any little dicks from getting over, even though it's probably never going to stop it anyway. And then on the other side, so yes, so this is when I've been busy. I've been really busy. And then over this side, we have a little tunnel. What we call a little tunnel. I've removed a few trees, but yeah, got a nice little tunnel that we go through. You know, because why not? Through here. I like it. And then we've got this. Doing the other side. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing. I thought to myself, you know what? I think it would just be a little bit too easy if I just did all that. And I'm like, nah. No, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be fair. You know, if I was just to do all that, everything off camera, because I haven't yet really figured out what is the next step. And I know I said removing all the trees on that over there, so I can start building my castle. I know I kind of did say that, but at the same time, yeah, it'd be just kind of nice just to, you know, finish off this just by doing this. Basically, that's what I just thought. It'd just be nice. Be really nice. Indeed. But yeah. We need to go this way. And that's not the only thing I want to do as well. I mean, I kind of want to start thinking about building maybe a bridge or something. Because that's something I kind of want to do. I don't think I'm going to be doing that in this episode. I mean, when it comes to the aesthetics, the look of things, I might... that's something that I need to look into. Or I need to think about. because ideally I do want to like a bridge leading over to this, or some type of platform, any form of platform. That's kind of what I would like to do. Yeah, I think I've done it on the other side, or I've done the outer wall on the other side. But yeah, so this is kind of just what I wanted to do for now. Is just kind of finish this off, and I'm obviously going to need a lot more cobblestone than this, clearly. And you know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? But so far, yeah, I've been really enjoying this. It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, it's kind of really nice to be able to, you know, finally see the grand finale of the build. It's just kind of nice. It really is. I can reach that now, which is nice. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Look, we've got a bit of water that we can just drop in, sort of. I don't want to be too high up because it's just one of those. I don't want it to be too high up because otherwise I'm not going to be able to reach it. Yes. I'm not gonna, oh, hello. It's raining on me, and I'm getting wet through. It's not nice to get wet. Not new. I could always put my bed on here as well. Oh no, just not that one again. I'm gonna do this instead, because screw it. Just screw it. I mean, so far, I mean, channel's growing nicely. I can't believe that it's growing quite nicely. Up to 111 subscribers. Thank you all. I really appreciate all the love and support. I really do. So yeah, next 200. Next goal, 200 subs. That'd be great. It'd be amazing. But yeah, like, you know, I always still don't like asking, because it's just, I mean, even now, you know, I always still say, you know, let the choice be yours, because again, it is rude. It is still considered rude, basically asking people what to do, and I don't ever recall it being like that right in the beginning of YouTube, because I don't think it was a thing, because it never was a thing. That was a thing. That was the thing. Because that was the thing. It was never a thing. And yeah, and there's nothing wrong. I like to think that people have more respect for you as a person as well as a channel if you're like not basically throwing the whole, you know, sub to me kind of thing down people's necks. I just don't think it's, you know, nice. It's just not nice. Just don't fucking fall off. That's all I say. Thank you. And with me going to bed, it should stop raining. Yeah. It's just, it's what, again, I've always found it rude. And it's just, yeah. You know, I've always felt that if people are going to subscribe to you, they should do it because they actually either like you as a person, or they just find your sense of humor, or just find what you're about to their liking. And it's not just that, it's your content as well. You know, you tend to find that a lot of people who, you know, have got like a 10, 15 million subscribers, but they only get like not even a fraction of that in terms of views, because they are arguably their truest fans. They are arguably their truest fans that are willing to sit through and watch everything that they do. Everybody else has either just grown tired, moved on, and Yeah, they've literally just moved on. They've either grown up, or they've only subscribed because some other big channel that person watches told them to. Say, hey, yeah, go over and subscribe to Minimeter, or KSI, and then they've actually gone over and then done it because obviously their subscriber that they watch told them to. But you don't expect them to always keep watching that person, because why would you? 9 times out of 10 when you subscribe to someone, it's because you enjoy their content. And yet I've always felt like people still don't realise that not everybody is to everyone's taste. Not everyone is to everyone's taste, and sadly, people are just going to subscribe because they told them to, or again, it is probably due to the fact that they are hoping that maybe one day they'll see them collabing, thinking, oh, okay, well, I'm only watching you because so and so is in your video, or something like that. It's kind of pathetic in a way. I think, if you're gonna watch them because you like them. Don't fucking watch them all because there's another YouTuber in their video with them, because it makes them feel like that they're not really worth your time, worth your while, which is really shitty way to feel. It really is. It's such a shitty feeling when. Is it you who's breathing? Yeah, it is such a shitty feeling to feel when people are only watching you because that person's in it. It's like, yeah. Sorry, you might have to move. Oh shit, didn't I not say I was going to dig all this out? I did actually, didn't I? I don't even have anything to make it with, do I? So what I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm going to probably end up filling it in off camera, but I'll do the walls now. So I'll probably do the walls now, and then when it comes to the actual filling it in, because I want to keep the sand. I want to keep the pocket sand. There's no question of that. Yeah, I definitely want to keep the sand. I just want to probably fill this in. Yeah, off camera. Also, I don't have a shovel because I completely forgot about digging. But yeah, I can probably end up having to go back anyway because I'm going to run out of cobblestone in a second. Because I don't think I'm going to have anywhere near enough to do what I want to do, especially do the whole wall, I guess. Yeah, there's only so many stacks I've got left, and I'll be lucky if I can get one wall done, to be honest. Excuse me. Sorry. I mean, there's a beach right there for you. What are you complaining about? Oh, no. Crazy. Imagine if I literally just dug up their egg and oh no, so sorry. What have I done? That'd be terrible. Yeah. Like, I'm obviously really enjoying the Lego Hobbit, and I hope you are as well. Like I said, I've never played it before, and I've only just really started to learn about things. So yeah. And I really don't know about. I've not looked into that yet. But yeah, I've not looked into that yet. And I'm kind of so the only thing I can think of, because there's one quest, and it's basically talking about like, oh, he lost his pot when yeah, obviously, if you're watching this, obviously, I'm assuming you're watching my Lego Lord of the Rings. It has to be within that replayed mission. It has to be. There's no question about that. It has to be within that, because that was only when. So there's a cauldron. There's a cauldron that I need to find, and apparently it was on the same path as the Black Horseman, and the only thing I can think of that it could be, because I'm looking everywhere and I don't see anything. So the only thing I can think of is it's actually within the. I have to replay the story. That's the only thing I can think of. I have to replay the story to get it. I think I already pre-recorded one episode. I obviously really enjoying it, and obviously the game. So I ended up recording like tomorrow's episode. So obviously I would not. So tomorrow, when obviously I would record part 3, and I've already recorded it. I recorded it the same day I recorded part 2. It was like, and I did say that I want to kind of get. I want to pre-record the whole thing of that. I mean, it's not like it's a game where, you know, everyone's going to like want to be part of. You know, if it's a game where you know, people can join in, then fine. But with Lego, when it comes to Lego games, it's not really a game that people can join in with. It's not like people. Yeah, it's not like a game where you go here, if you go there and then do this will happen, you know. And it's kind of not like what I mean. I suppose it can be. I suppose it is sort of like that in a way, but you tend to find that happen in like games of, let's say, on a grander scale. Let's say like Skyrim or something like that. You'll always get someone who might know something that you don't know, and then things like that. But when it comes to Lego, I'm not saying it probably doesn't happen, but probably happens a lot less because it's just a Lego game. It's just like a kid's game. It's not like something that, oh my god, you really must know all this information, you know. Whereas, yeah, and obviously, yeah, Lego games are so simplistic, and you know, it's very easy to get and understand. So it's not like I'm gonna like upset people if I was to pre-record it, you know. Say, oh, why did you pre-record it for? You know, because you know you missed this. Like I said, it's a kid's game. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And the only thing about that is that, you know, I will end up relaxing. Yeah, I will end up being able to relax. Anybody thinks, well, fucking, well, that's nice of you that you get to relax. Oh yeah. Fuck you, man. I'm sorry, but you know, what do you expect me? Do you want me to work my ass off all the time? Do you? Fuck you. It's not that, you know. We all have an energy bar. We all have fucking only. We could all do only so much, you know. We can't fucking have all the energy in the world to do whatever the fuck, you know. It's just no. Stop that. Get some help. No, look, right. And not only that, right, but it's more for mental health as well, you know. You don't want to overly exert yourself for no reason. And let's just be fucking honest. I don't have exactly a massive audience, but even then, like, I did it with my old channel where I put ridiculous amount of fucking time and did like a video every single day of the week. So 7 uploads. And I was barely getting fucking 5 views or I think shit like that. And I was overly exerting myself for no fucking reason. Now, if I was getting, say, 200, 300, 400 views, you know, per video, then it may have seemed worth it for that. But yeah, this is what I mean. It's like, and you could still say that, but that's why now I'm only doing 6. You know, so I'm not like overly exerting myself. I stream. I'll try to stream. I probably stream more when I get my own place at some. Yeah, that's something I have not actually spoke about. So some point next year, I will be getting my own place. Hopefully. And when I get my own place, I'll be streaming a lot more. I think I've already mentioned it in a few videos already. That like it's oh shit, hello. I think I've already mentioned in a few videos already that to do the amount of streaming that I want to do would get in the way of people who live here. It would in some way kind of it would be an inconvenience for them. Because they might want me for something, and if I'm like constantly like streaming and they need my help, that's what I mean. It's like, yeah. Sometimes people need my help for shit in the house, and yeah, it's just one of those things. And when I get my own place, obviously they're obviously going to have to do that shit without me, or whatever shit it is they're going to have to do without me. And you know, or they'll probably end up getting somebody else to do it instead. But again, it could be anything. Could be tidying the house. That's usually the main thing. Sorting dinner for everybody. You know. But yeah, because I do mostly sort the dinners for everyone. I put it on for me, my nephew, my sister, her partner. So yeah. So that obviously gets in the way as well. And the problem is that the time is never the same. It's never the fucking same. So, and that's why I find it struggle. That's why I find it difficult to stream or find time to stream, because like sometimes we have dinner at 6, sometimes we have dinner at 7, sometimes we have it at 8, sometimes we even have it at fucking 10 o'clock at night. I know it's really late to have dinner, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, so that's why it's hard for me to stream or find time to stream. You know, I mean, what I've started to do recently, I've actually started to upload the videos the day before to YouTube. Yeah, normally I would upload it on the day because I like to have the date, you know. But I think I think the day that you publish it is the day that counts. All that matters, I think. And so when you've got like it where you for me to upload it you know, the day before, and I've already done the thumbnail for it, the thumbnail's up, the title's done, it's scheduled to be uploaded at like 4 PM, then that's brilliant, because then I can then just focus on the recording the next day. I don't have to worry about waiting to finish uploading to record, which I could. This PC is powerful enough to upload and record at the same time, you know, which is perfectly fine. But for me to be able to for me to start doing that now, and I can't believe it's taking me this long to actually do that anyway. And for me to now just like upload the day before, yeah, like I said, I got the whole next day to record anytime, and then to edit the video, and that's it. Then I'm done. I'm relaxed for the day, and so that's the great thing about that. And but like I said, you know, so that when you're living with other people, so many different cases could or can prevent you from doing what you planned. And that's just anything, you know, because they'll hear you record. My family will hear me record, and they will come in and they will be respectfully quiet. But then that's all they know is that once I've stopped recording, that's it. Like to them, I'm done. I'm literally just done for the day. Now, obviously, I think they know about Sunday because I have said it enough. That Sunday is the day that I stream, and unfortunately, obviously, not streamed every single Sunday because obviously Keithy, as who I stream with, you know, he has a lot of mental issues himself, and they get in the way, unfortunately. Which again, I'm not going into depth. You know what happens in his life, because none of my business anyway. And it's none of your business, obviously. Although he doesn't mind, you know, telling me a few things, what's going, you know. But again, I'm not no. So we didn't stream last Sunday. We did stream I think we streamed the Sunday before. No, we didn't stream the Sunday before. So obviously, I would like to stream more often. Now with Keithy, he has like said to me like, well, what about streaming throughout the week? And I'm like, oh. And my reasons to say no to that is because, well, like I've said before, it kind of ties in with the reasons why I don't stream as often as I want to, because again, it will be an inconvenience to other people. You know, I think at the moment everyone's happy with me just, you know, streaming just one day out of the week at the moment. I mean, I could get away with two. But you know, that's what I've said to Keithy. I'm like, mate, I love to be able to stream like Wednesday or Saturday or whatever, but I just don't know. I don't know that I could wake up the next day thinking it'll be like the day before, where I've just been absolutely fucking been left alone, done the recording, and then all of a sudden, I've been beckoned, I've been summoned, I've been like, I've been called away. And that's the problem with my living with other people, is it's so unpredictable. It is. It's so fucking unpredictable. That no 2 days are the same, or no day is the same, and that's why once I get my own place at some point next year, then that will be a guarantee, you know. Plus, with me, if I think I've mentioned this before, the problem with me is, if I've got a schedule up here, if I do something that is not part of this, it will fuck me up completely. It really will fuck me up completely. I'll be like, shit. And it will fuck me up so much that I don't even do the schedule. That's why that's why I hate when people do stuff like I mean, it happened with me and Keith as well a few times as well. He would set something up involving me. So Keith would do something to do with live streaming, whether it was to do with 7 Days to Die Factorio, but he won't tell me what he's done. He won't tell me that he's included me into this live stream idea that he's done, and then on the final day we were meant to go live, he's then told me, and I'm like, mate, I can't. I'm sorry, and then he's had to scrap the whole thing because it's messed with my mind, and because it's messed with my mind, it's put me off. It's put me off doing the whole thing, the entire thing, and that's the way it has always been with me. I am probably easily distracted, yes, but I've definitely got better with that. I've definitely got better with being, with that. But as I've got older, I still don't like it when things intervene with my schedule. Because yeah, like I said, it really messes with me, and it literally will. It will mess with me so much that I will just straight out do the important thing, which is the recording. Which the recording has always been the important thing. Even though I pop off more and do on Twitch than I do on YouTube, I still will always put a recording done first before a live stream or before any stream. That's not to say that I wouldn't. That's not to say that I would never like I'll be there after recording, and then I know that everybody else is settled down for the day or for the night, and I'm like, ooh, I could fit in a recording. I could fit, not recording, a stream. I mean, I could fit in this live stream, but I will only ever do that if I knew for certain that I wasn't going to be distracted. I'll only do that for certain if I knew I was going to be, I wasn't going to be distracted by anybody. And yeah. But other than that, I'm like, no, just stick to the schedule. Just stick to the schedule, record, and do the uploads, which I have been doing. So today, obviously, so tomorrow, this will be going up, and then the next day will be Lego Batman. So my schedule is obviously my YouTube, pretty much. So if you really go to my channel, you see like every single upload. It's like da 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 da, and it's always in that order, unless I've accidentally fucking messed up somewhere. And you'll know when I mess up because something has tried to intervene with my schedule. Either that, or I've just I don't know, was tired. I was either tired, and I just made a mistake. So it's either So whenever you see like a break in the chain, so when you look on my YouTube channel and you're looking at all the videos, and then you'll see it go from like, so for example, tomorrow will be Minecraft, and then the next day it'll be Lego. Then after that, I think it's Skyrim. I think. Is that Skyrim? No, I think it might be Termination, and so forth. When you see, and it's like, and then you look down to the next row, and it's the same. Look at the next row, and it's basically it's like all like columns, right? Whenever you see like a little break in that chain, 9 times out of 10, that's either me fucking up, me making a mistake because I'm either tired, and I made a mistake, or something has changed, or something has tried to throw a fucking spanner into the works and try to change my schedule. Or not something changed my schedule. Sometimes it could just be as simple as like a series coming to an end. It could literally be as simple as that. The amount of times I've been panicking, or I'm like shit, because when you're doing something, for like say an X amount of months, right? When you've been doing something for X amount of months, and then all of a sudden that whatever that is that you've been doing for an X amount of months just all of a sudden comes to an end. On my old channel, I used to be really fucking good with that, or try to be really good with that. I think what it was back then, every game that I did was for the first time. I think that's basically what it was. And that's why it was never that much of a hindrance, because every game, well, I recorded and uploaded again was the first time. So I was like, okay, I'll do this next. Okay, that game's finished. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, I'll do that game next. You see what I mean? But then now it's like, okay, well, and I'm looking at all the games that I've done that I have done on my old channel, but not on this channel. Like I have not yet done Lego Indiana Jones. So take that one for an example. I'm like, okay, well, right now I'm just not finding any games on Itch.io Game Jolt that I want to continue, because obviously, if you look at it, if you look at the schedule, before Lord of the Rings, it was all 3 games. It was all games from Itch.io Game Jolt, and that's basically, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like, why did I break this for? Anyway, and that was basically that was I ended up replacing that with the Lego, and I was thinking to myself, well, I could do Indiana Jones because I know I did that on my old channel, but it's not on this channel. But then I thought to myself, yeah, but Indiana Jones though, that seems so still quite recent up here, and I'd rather me leave that for maybe next year to do that. So then it seems a bit more fresher up here, and I do love my Lego games anyway. But that's another thing. I don't want it to be back to back Lego games neither. It's like once Fear does come to an end, I'm not going to jump straight onto doing Fear 2. You know, that's obviously people fucking request it. But it's not something that I would want to do either, really. And obviously, I'm still backing up The Witcher, which I'm obviously really thrilled about. I'm so fucking glad I finished that series. So glad that I did. And so yeah, it's really hard to try and find a series that I have not yet done. And I think one of the other biggest things that I was facing as well back then, that was a little bit fucking shit, was running out of games, running out of ideas of games. You know, because I was like, ooh, well, okay, well that's done. Well, then there's still this. So it's like it was really, really one of them. It was really one of them. Like, what was I going to replace it with? I mean, I still have quite a lot of plethora of games. Mad Max. I would love to fucking go back to Mad Max and do that as a series. And that, by the way, runs so much fucking better on this PC. No more lagging. No more little fucking every 15-20 minutes there's a little random lag spike. No more of that. No more of that. Which is amazing. But yeah, it's like, so there's still games, but then anybody who's been with me since my old channel don't want to be seeing that either. You know, anyone from my old channel thinking, oh, Bob, we've already seen you do, you know, Lego. Indiana Jones. We've already seen you do Mad Max. We don't really want to see you do that again. Yeah, but you got to keep in mind there's also a lot of new people to the channel as well. And there's the simple fact that when I did those series was like 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, and I mean that's why I'm kind of putting off doing the ones that are still fresh up here. And it's not just that either, you know. I've seen a lot of channels, a lot of fucking big channels. Take Jacksepticeye for an example. He's decided to go back and replay some of his old games that he did like fucking 7-8 years ago. This is what I mean, you know. He's yeah. So it's not something that is you know, something that's not heard of. To go back and redo things, but I think that's why I was looking for games that I knew that I had great replayability. I think that was one of the things I needed to find games that had a great replayability that people would still enjoy, and no matter how many times I uploaded it. And that's where, you know, Project Zomboid came in. That's where obviously 7 Days to Die came in. Now I've only ever done that on Twitch. I've only ever done 7 Days to Die on Twitch, and that was only through the live streaming. And I don't know why, but I think with Seven Days to Die, I think it's always nice to do that with somebody else. I think it's always nice to play that with another person. That's not to say that I'd never play on my own. No, but I do. I will. That is a game that I would do at some point. I will play by myself. Yeah. Oh Jesus. But yeah. I mean, there's Banished, but Banished, I feel like Banished only gets you so far. That's the problem with Banished. Which that's another game I smashed that out the fucking park. I completely smashed that fucking game out of the park. Meaning, my first attempt at that game was fucking a total abysmal failure. But then I think I had, I think I had one more test run or something. I did another little test, or no, did I just jump straight into it? And it was like season 1 episode or chapter 2 or something like that, or season 2, version 2 or whatever. And I fucking smashed it. I beat that game. I almost got every single collectible, or not every collectible, but I got almost every single one. I ran all of the resources dry from every single part, every single mine, every single, I got a great population. I thought I'd done absolutely fucking amazing on that. I really did. And the cultivating with the trees and getting all the rocks. I'm just worried. I'm fucking just worried that I'll start that again and I'm gonna fucking be shit at it, And I was lucky. Because I never had a storm hit me, which was fucking amazing. And I probably would like to attempt to do it, but put it on a harder setting. I think that would be kind of interesting. And then there's still Factorio. I still have a series of Factorio that I haven't yet finished. I've still had the save file. If you go all the way back to my channel, if you go back, or no, if you go to my live streams, that's something I need to do. I need to make a folder. I need to make a playlist. That's something I do. I might do this when I end off in just a second. And it'll be my live streams. So it'll be a live stream in Factorio. And there'll be like a live stream, Among Us. That's what I need to do. So, what was so mad about that was, again, just a recap. I did the default of Factorio, and then I did 2 streams of it, and then I thought to myself, let's do a hardcore fucking Factorio Death World run. So it was a Death World Lazy Bastard run, yeah. And then I completely just dropped. I kept saying, right, I will go back to that. I will go back to that once I feel like I'm, comfortable that I'm going to be okay now. And I never did. I never fucking did. And that was a year ago. So I haven't fucking. So I still have the save file of Factorio of my default world. There's been a few updates since. But the great thing about PC games is that the updates adapt to your save file, which is great. But I really enjoyed this episode, this recording. I really have, because it's not only I've gotten a great chance to, show off what I've created, but I've also got a great chance to talk to you guys as well, and kind of talk about things. Yeah, about why things happen. Right, yeah, why things happen to me. Yeah, why things always happen to me. That's one thing I do want to do as well. I'm just looking over there now. That wooden little pillar. I want to do that. Yeah, I need to do that on every part. Absolutely. So I do need to put like a wooden pillar just to kind of give it that impression that it's been supported, and I need to supposed to do that to every so often. Well, I've done it over there, but I don't think I've done it elsewhere. So I really need to time to do that. Really good too. But so yeah. But other than that, I really enjoyed this. I really have enjoyed this. You know, and what happens in the next episode, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet, and I've got like next week to figure that out. And oh yeah. I said I was going to clear all that off, didn't I? Yeah, I said I was going to clear out all the trees off that and just kind of try and get the mountain terrain looking decent to where I want my home to be. That's just going to be turned into like an alchemy house. So I'll go in there, and that's where I'll go to do all of my potion making and enchantment. That's going to be in there. My house will just be for purely living quarters, which is going to be kind of cool. But anyway, I'm going to finally let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway. I've had a nice talk with everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget the description if you want to follow me on social media. Discord, Twitch, or Snapchat, Pures. 10. Okay. Bye bye.